Hi Boss Beauties, welcome back to the channel and welcome to the Girl Boss Beauty community. I am Stacey Elaine. If you are new here, I welcome you to the community. Please subscribe to stay along this no-buy, low-buy journey that I am on for 2019. If you like to hear more about my motivation, how I came up, what I like the vision that I had for myself in 2018 to do a no-buy in 2019, how I plan to create rules for my consumerism and my spending, the motivation. If you like to just see a girl who really likes to shop, try not to shop, even though no one believes in her, not one friend that I told I was going to do this, that I shared this with, not one friend believes in me, but I believe in me. And that's all that matters. So if you believe in you enough to do a no-buy, or if you just want to see if I succeed or fail, then just keep watching. Hi guys, so welcome to my no-buy, low-buy year. I am a shopaholic. If you have subscribed to my channel for any length of time, you will see that I love to shop. I love to shop luxury, Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Coach, Kate Spade, Michael Kors. I like bargains, TJ Maxx, The Gap. I like skincare. I like makeup. I like hair care products, naturally curly hair care products. I like body products. I just like beautiful things, home goods. I am an interior decorator in my heart. I love to buy all of these things. There really isn't a category of products that I don't enjoy spending my money on except for monthly household bills. And I really dove into the spectrum of consumerism over the last year in 2018. I feel like 2017 was such a rough year for me. I had a very tragic, not tragic like someone died, but a gruesome car accident. It left me injured for most of 2017. I could not work out. I couldn't run. I couldn't skip. I couldn't walk upstairs. I ended up gaining a lot of weight from that. And so from that car accident in 2017 and the subsequent weight gain that I had, it forced me to go shopping for clothing. I will tell you that one of the items are categories of items that I tend to spend the least amount of my money on is clothing. Shocker. So because I had gained a lot of weight, I ended up having to buy a lot of clothing, and I revealed all of those clothes on my channel via hauls. I have haul playlists that you can go back and watch, but because my clothing no longer fit and I went up 2 sizes, so because my clothing no longer fit, anytime I had a special occasion, a trip, an event, I really had to just go buy new clothes in 2018. I started losing the weight, so then I gifted and donated a lot of the too big clothes and then bought new, smaller clothing. Showed you guys those hauls as well. I spent thousands of dollars on clothing last year with weight fluctuations. And then since I was buying clothing, I bought shoes. I am a shoe lover. Shoes, I have a weakness for it. I can buy 4 or 5 pairs of shoes instantly. I won't even think about it. Colors I already own, styles. There's probably not a style of shoe, except for the ugly sneaker trend and kitten heels. Those are probably the only types of shoes that I wouldn't buy. But dove into so many. I bought luxury shoes. I bought, at the end of the year, I didn't haul them because I was almost ashamed. But I bought 5 pairs of shoes from Nordstrom in like one day. Like, bam, send it to the house. Let's go. And on top of that, I started buying luxury handbags last year. I was on the hunt for black handbags. I'm not even a handbag connoisseur. I leave that to my girls. I have some girls who are handbag connoisseurs. But last year, I bought my first Louis Vuitton handbag. I ended up buying 3 handbags and 2 toiletry items from Louis Vuitton just last year. All in one year. I did luxury outlet shopping at Gucci. I bought Gucci belts. I bought stuff that I didn't even reveal on the channel. I was like, I don't want to propel them to be as bad as me. And in terms of makeup, I've recently shown a decluttering, and I really grappled with buying more makeup in 2018 because I felt like it would just be a duplicate of some things, or I felt like I couldn't buy a new thing that wasn't in my collection because I hadn't really tried out, loved, and dove into what I already owned. So this year, and this vision for my life this year came to me in probably September or October of 2018. I was in the office one day and I thought to myself, I'm going to stop shopping next year. And I told one of my closest friends who sits right next to me, I said, I'm not buying any makeup next year. And she said, okay, and continued about her day like no one believed me. I told my sister that I wasn't going to buy any shoes. She said, who? What? I told one of my friends I wasn't going to buy any makeup, and she laughed in my face. Because everyone knows that I like to shop. Shopping is my cardio. I don't, but I need to stop because I want, and this is the vision that I have for myself. I want to totally be in love with everything that I own. And I feel that I can't really know if I love something and if I need something else, or if it's just lust of the eye, if I don't stop buying new things and just fall in love with what I own now. I want to fall in love with my life, my wardrobe, my handbag collection, my shoe collection. I want to love my makeup collection. I want to think it is the bee's knees. It's the winner chicken dinner. And at the end of the year, if I find holes or gaps, if I find that I really need something, then I feel like I really needed it. Because that means I've gone a whole year probably thinking about it and going without it. So that is my main motivation for doing a no buy, low buy this year. It's really just to fall in love with what I own. You know, everyone's not a Christian, but as a Christian, we're always taught that we need to live a content life, that we should just be happy with what we have, the peace from God, the love from God, the health we have from God, to be totally content. And I just felt like I was living a lustful led life in comparison to more of a content life. So I am on a journey to be more content with what I already have. So I'm not going to buy new things with certain exceptions. So one other reason I'm doing a no buy, not just to fall in love with my life and my things and my collections, it's also because I want to live debt free. And last year I showed a video where I had bought a Louis Vuitton bag at the very end of the year because I had paid off all of my credit card debt. And I'm filming this in the 3rd week of January, and I don't have any credit card debt. I don't have student loan debt. I paid it off. I had bought and sold a house and paid off the mortgage, paid off my student loans. I've paid off my car loan, and then I paid off my credit card debt. And I've done all of that in 3.5 years. So I have one bit of debt left, and it is furniture. This beautiful bed, these unique nightstands, tables in my living room, armoires. I took store credit to buy that. It is no interest for 5 years. I have been paying on it for 1 year, and I am sick of paying on it. It's not hurting my credit, but honestly, you guys, I owe exactly $3,000 on the furniture, and I plan to pay it off by April and then have no debt. I want to live debt-free. I want to know what it's like to not owe a company or owe anyone. I just want to bring home my paycheck for myself, pay some electricity, pay the water, pay the rent, and have the rest of the money to myself. Pay my tithes as a thank you for the Lord, for the wonderful financial situation He's put me in and allowed me to sustain. And then keep the rest of the money and do what I want with it. And so, secondly, I want to start and end 2019 without any credit card debt. And I feel like my shopping habit lended to me getting credit card debt and Nordstrom credit card debt and Amex and Visa and whatever. It's all paid off now. This year, I want to end this year just like I have started it, with no credit card debt. Secondly, I want to not be Sephora VIB Rouge this year. Being VIB Rouge, I don't think is worth it. You're spending a lot of money on products that it takes such a long time to use. And if you're using them up a lot, more than likely they're expensive, like skincare products. And it's just taking a lot of money to keep up that habit. So my goal this year, and it was actually my goal last year, and I did not make it. Because on December 10th, I want to say, I put in an order on Sephora, and it made me VIB Rouge for 2019. VIB Rouge means you spent at least $1,000 in Sephora. $1,000 on makeup and skincare and hair care products. My goal this year is to not be VIB Rouge. That $1,000 that I would tend to spend at Sephora, I want to spend on a trip. I want to spend on an experience. So that'll go to another goal. So I want to be content with my life. I want to start and end 2019 without any credit card debt. I do not want to be Sephora Rouge in 2020, which means this year in 2019, I do not want to spend up to $1,000 in the store. And then that leads me to another goal, that I want to take 3 trips in 2019 and totally pay for them in cash and not have them add to my debt. So I know that I want to go to the New Orleans Jazz Fest. It's the 50th anniversary of the trip, of the festival. I love music. I'm a music junkie. And that trip is in April. So I want to go to Jazz Fest in New Orleans. I'm planning to go to the Cayman Islands also this year, later in the year. And then I want to take a 3rd trip, and I do want it to be an international trip. I want to pay for all of these trips cash. How can I pay for it? Well, one, I'm not going to be Sephora VIB Rouge. That's $1,000. Lastly, last year, I made ambassador level at at Nordstrom. Nordstrom is my favorite store. I'm the ambassador level for this year, which means I spent at least $5,000 at Nordstrom, Nordstrom Rack, and Outlook. Yeah. That's how I'm going to afford these trips. Because I'm not going to be purchasing a lot of the items that I bought at Nordstrom Rack, and Outlook last year. I also want to save a lot more money, and that's how I'm going to be able to afford everything. I want to save at least $500 more per month than I saved last year. So even though I was in debt and had credit card debt, I still saved money for a rainy day. I still save money for retirement every month. I still put money in my 401k. I still pay myself, and I want to continue to do that. So when things run out, I'm not going to totally no buy and go without things that I need. But another goal that I have is to find cheaper replacements. I don't need Benefit this and Hourglass that and Marc Jacobs that. I don't need that kind of stuff when it comes to beauty. So if something runs out and I do not have a replacement, for example, mascara. If I run out of all my tubes of mascara that are unopened, I am allowing myself to go buy one tube of mascara. But that tube of mascara does not need to be Kevin Aquan from Sephora. I don't need to go buy Excessive Lash by Makeup Forever. I can go buy CoverGirl for $5.99. So that is a goal this year, to seek cheaper replacements. Also, I need braces. And I have been putting money aside in my healthcare spending account for the past year, and I will continue to do so this year. And I'm going to pay for my braces up front in cash, which is about $3,000, I believe. Those are my goals. Those are my financial goals. I do make a great salary to achieve these goals plus some. So I always like a stretch goal. At my company, we always have a stretch goal. On our performance agreement, they always make us put a stretch goal. You got to stretch yourself. See what, you can't see how you'll get it done, but you can do it. My stretch goal for 2019 is ultimately save $40,000. I know, right? Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's so un-American of me. But that's my goal. So let me tell you the rules to my no buy. I have written them down in my little notebook. I wrote this a couple days before the end of the year because I did not want to forget them. So the rules. I cannot buy any eyeshadow this year. Not one bit of eyeshadow. I cannot buy any foundation unless I completely use the 15 bottles of foundation I already own this year. So if I get to the point where I have used every drop of foundation in my collection, I can buy more. But do I think I will? No, I don't think I'm going to go through 15 bottles of foundation this year. I cannot buy any highlighter. I probably have a lifetime supply of highlighter. I cannot buy any bronzer. This one is going to hurt because my favorite bronzer, I'm about to hit pan on it. It's Bobbi Brown. And I have 2 huge pans of bronzer. They're like this big, the size of my head. And I really need to use those pans of bronzer. Even though I don't think it's the most flattering shade, I'm going to use it because I bought it. And that's the only way I'm going to use it up. So, no bronzer. No lipstick. I don't know how many tubes of lipstick I have, but it's a whole lot. Way too many. I might do a video and count them and sort them, but I have an entire stack of lipstick. No lip gloss. No lip gloss. I'm not going to run out of lip gloss this year. I'm not. No facial cleanser. I have about 5 to 6 different full-size bottles of facial cleanser. I think that will last me throughout the rest of this year. I can repurchase one facial cleanser if I run out of all of these 5 to 6 bottles, but I don't think that I will. No unnecessary home goods. I told you guys, I think I'm an interior decorator. I buy candles, I buy rugs, I buy mirrors. I'm always like, oh, let me go into Crate and Barrel and just see what they have. I buy stemware, I buy glasses. I love making my home beautiful. I love it. I love that my home is a reflection of my style and that it's cozy and warm and inviting. But I don't need to spend any more money on that in 2019. Stacey, you don't need to spend no money on that. No handbags. Except, and there's an exception, I'm allowing to buy myself one birthday handbag cash. No, you can't. I can't spend it. I can't put it on a credit card. So I can pay for it with a credit card as long as I have that cash saved and I can immediately move it to my credit card. But I cannot go into debt buying a bag. No hauls of handbags. Out this entire year, I can only add one handbag to my collection. One. No shoes, except one birthday pair of shoes. That's it. That's all I can buy. No hair products unless I am completely out of that type of product. I have an entire bathroom drawer, deep drawer. The drawer is like this deep. All hair products. I'm a product junkie. I'm gonna tell you. And I had laid off my product junkie-ism, and then last year I was like, what else? Put it in the bag. Oh my gosh. So much. No nail polish. Period. No body wash unless I am completely out. I am the person that goes and buys body wash like every time she goes to Target, every time I'm in Marshall's. Oh, I love a scent. I love the formula. Oh, I just want to try it. I have probably 7 full bottles of body wash currently and 2 big body bar packages of Dove soap. I think that's a year's supply of body cleanser. If it's not and I run out, then I will repurchase one cleanser, but that's it. So I also have some gift cards. I got gift cards at the end of the year. I get gift cards through my job. If we do a great job, my fellow colleagues can send us what they call a recognition award, and then you can use it for gift cards. So I can spend my gift cards at will, but I cannot add any money to it. So I can get a Sephora gift card and I can go in Sephora and buy something at will, regardless of the list here, but I can't spend any money. It has to be totally that free gift cards. The same thing with Nordstrom notes. I have hundreds of dollars of Nordstrom notes, and I can spend those notes at will. I just cannot add any money to it. So from all of this, you would hear me say, I did not say I cannot buy any clothing, because I totally believe in refreshing my undergarments, my bras, my panties. My weight is still going down, and some of my clothes are already a little big. I don't plan on making it rain and dough for clothing this year, but I didn't want to go without clothing, and because it's easier for me to not buy clothing. I don't seek to buy clothing all the time. I generally seek to buy shoes to go with the clothing I already own, and handbags, apparently. So these are the rules of my no buy. This is my motivation. I really want to save a lot of money this year, you guys, because I have even bigger goals for myself in 2020. And I have a vision. I did a vision board, and I just feel like in 2019, I'm going to be going to another level, and I don't know what the next level is, but I need that self-discipline now for that next level. God has put this on my heart. Once I discovered I wanted to do this in September and October, I really prayed about it. I really kept it in my heart and my spirit. And then I started just looking up other YouTubers who may have stopped shopping, who were minimalistic as well. And I saw so many people who were on no-buy journeys that I did not know about, because I'm way on the other end of YouTube where we're doing hauls and buying Louis and Gucci's. No, our videos really never crossed. So really, this came from myself. This wasn't a trend. It wasn't something that, I feel like peer pressure got to me, or I saw other people do it. It really just rose up in my spirit. And so if something like this is also on your heart and it rose up in your spirit, you don't have to do a complete no buy. As you can tell, I am buying things. I am allowing myself to buy things this year. But even if you just want to do a low buy, if you just want to do 1 month, come on this journey with me. I welcome you. It's tough. Today is January 25th. It's been a tough 25 days. I'm not lying. I'm not going to sit here and make light of it. I feel like I'm truly a shopping addict that's trying a different lifestyle. And I have definitely fallen in love with a lot of things in my collection. And so if you're going along this journey with me, or if you are a subscriber of mine, you will notice that my content will change a little bit and has already started to. I will give more reviews over things that I already own compared to new items. I will do no hauls this year because she ain't hauling it. But I will do makeup videos about shopping my stash and falling in love with things I already own. There are so many products I already own that I've never reviewed. Most of my friends really want me to do more makeup tutorials, and I will do those with the makeup that I already own that's in store currently. So I will try to do videos of looks of the day and how I'm trying to incorporate my old clothing and wearing it in a new way. And so if you have any topics you'd like for me to cover, please leave them in the comments below. I will come back and give you updates from time to time. I will let you know how the first month goes. I will go month by month with a check-in for my no-buy. I know I'm filming this video pretty late, but it's never too late to join me. So y'all, excuse my French, but let's get our shit together. As I always say, be blessed to be a blessing, Girl Boss Beauties. Bye.